guys, so I realized that I don't have an intro for this video, which is actually pretty sad of me. I filmed the outro, but I didn't do the intro. So that's what I'm doing right now. It is like a week later. But I was just going to edit the video and I realized that I didn't have one. So here it is. This is a classic black smoky eye. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's the first of my new tutorial series that I want to do. I'm in school for makeup artistry, so I'm learning lots of new tricks and tips, and I want to share them with you guys. A lot of them are things that the internet has already shown people, but I would like to share you how I do it. So yes, please enjoy the video. If you guys have any questions or comments, concerns, anything like that, you can let me know in the down bar below. I'll be happy to answer you and to talk to you. Also, how do you guys feel about this middle part? Because I haven't had a middle part since junior high, and I'm kind of digging it, kind of not. I don't know. I always have a side part, so let me know. But yes, I will just get on to the video, and yes, stay tuned until the end. Here we are, tutorial time. I don't know if you guys can actually see what this looks like, but it's like the classic smoky eye. So yes, I will have all of the products listed in the down bar below, because I don't know the exact names of all these shadows because they're Makeup Forever artist shadows, and I have them all in a palette, so I don't really know what the names of all of them are. They just look like this. And I'm going to be using this dark brown, this camel color, this black, and this cool toned brown shade. I'll let you guys know which one I'm using when. But yeah, this one I did in class today, which is why I already have one eye done. So yes, I'm going to get started. I'm going to go in with a concealer as a base. I'm going to be using one of the Makeup Forever concealers, the concealer palettes. I'm just going to go in with one of these, and because this is my school stuff, I'm just going to dig out a little piece, put it on my hand, and then just... I'm going to go in with a giant fluffy brush. This is the Makeup Forever 242. And I'm going to go in with that first really light, cool tone taupey shade. And I'm going to go in and start putting that as my lovely transition shade. This beautiful noise. And then I'm going to go in with the camel color. We're just kind of going to make like a gradient of colors, so lightest to darkest. So I'm going to go in with this camel color, top off the excess, and do the exact same, but keeping this one a little lower on the eye, not going as high. That'll just warm it up a little bit. Getting some of that in my crease. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with the dark brown, just this one, on the same brush, top off the excess, and really, really concentrate this just strictly in my crease. And then I'm going to go in with the camel color again, some of that, top off the excess, and blend this color out. Now I'm just going to switch blending brushes, and I'm going to go in with this super jacked Sephora brush. I broke it, but it's just the Sephora blending brush. And I'm going to go in with the first taupe color, this one, and swirl it in there, top off the excess, and blend up to make sure that all the the edges are blended. I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal gel liner. The liner lacquer, the Infallible, what is that? Yeah, Infallible. Looks like this. I'm just going to go in with this super, super tiny brush just in order to get a nice base. So I'm just put some of that on my hand. Just going to pick up the product and put that only on my eyelid. I'm blending that really, really close to the lash line because that's where we want it to be the darkest. And I'm going all the way into my inner corner. I'm going to go in with this brush. It's a flat shader. It's a concealer brush, I'm pretty sure. It is the Makeup Forever 226. It's a straight, I don't know. And I'm just going to go in with the black. Straight up black. Pack that on my brush. And put that right over top.
For your eyes only, I'll show you my heart.
Okay, next I'm going to go back in with the dark brown. Get some of that on my brush, top it off, and go into my crease directly in it to help smoke that out. This one's pretty blended. I could go in and blend just a little more, but just blending is key. You really want to smoke it out. So that's what I'm going to spend my time doing, adding more black, more brown, and then I'll come back for the lower lash line.
For your eyes only, I'll show you my heart. When you're lonely and forget who you are.
Now for the lower lash line, once you're happy with what it looks like, you can go in and do face makeup before you do the under eye portion, just to make sure that you get a nice concealer, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to come back with my face, and I do have a foundation routine that is up. It has not changed. Just products that are different, but everything else is still the same other than my brow routine. So first off, I'm going to be concealing with the Makeup Forever Camouflage palette in number 1, the lightest one. It also comes with a green concealer. I'm going to be going in with the Makeup Forever HD foundation in 153. And mixing that up with 130, same HD foundation. And then I'm just going to set everything with my mattifying powder, the Rimmel one in 004. And for my foundation, I'm just going to be using this Real Techniques brush. It's the buffing brush. I absolutely love this for foundation. So I'm going to be right back. Okay, so now that my face is done, I'm then going to go in with this little tiny flat brush. It's not really flat, it's just more round and stubby. It's the Makeup Forever 216, and I'm going to go in with the first, the very, very light taupey shade. And what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to pack that on the brush, tap off the excess, and go underneath my lash line starting from the corner. So I'm going to dab just a little bit in that corner just to make a circle, and then I'm going to go underneath my lash line. I'm going to go in and I'm going to line my waterline with the Infaliabe gel liner, and this time I'm using like one of those little really, really fine brushes with the bent tip. Go in, and like I said, I'm going to line my upper and lower waterline with this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to smudge it into my lashes and just a little below the waterline. Next, now that I have that lined, I'm going to take the small brush again. Go on, take it. As I drop it, I'm going to take that and I'm going to go into the camel color. and start smoking out the Infallible eyeliner. Now as you can see that I don't even have any black, that's just the gel liner that I smoked out with the camel color. Okay, so next, that is pretty much it for eyeshadow. I'm going to go in and do my eyebrows and then come back, finish up with contour, highlighting, blush, and lashes. For lashes, I'm going to be using the Ardele Demi Whispies. They look like this. They're just the Demi Whispies. They're my favorite pair of lashes. So I'm going to be using those, and then, yeah, I will come back to do face and stuff. Okay, so now that eyelashes and everything else took me forever, my foundation is looking horrible. Thank God I'm going to be in a dark casino. For bronzer and all of that jazz, I did go in and highlight my brows, did my brows and all that stuff. I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Contour Kit. What is new? Been using that forever. On my very trusty brush that is in all of my videos when I contour, I'm going to go in with something a little warmer because everything is very cool toned on my face. Maybe go in with just a little bit of concealer and clean up that edge just a little bit. I'm going to take that brush again and go on my temples, or not my temples, my forehead. Okay, and then for blush, I'm going to go in with the double-ended Makeup Forever brush. It's the 158. And I'm going to go in with my Coastal Scents 10 blush palette. And I'm going to go in with something, I really want to go bright, but I'm going to stick to something that's a little peachier, so I might go with this color. It's a little more true, this one right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it, top off any excess. Next, I'm going to go in with highlighting because now that my cheeks and bronzing and all of that jazz is all done, I'm going to need to add a little bit of highlight to the face. Once again, like usual, I'm obsessed. This is the only thing that I highlight with. The Becca Holiday Palette with Champagne Pop in it. I mix Champagne Pop and Pearl together. Champagne Pop and Pearl together just to get a really, really nice highlight. Ooh. They're quite powdery, but they're so nice. Top off the excess, and I'm going to start on the highest point of my cheekbone and go up. Oh. I put a little too much. Gonna have to blend that out. And just so that it's not too intense, I'm going to go in and just kind of blend. Blend it out. Just a little bit. Just so that it's not too intense. And then I'm going to take some of that and whatever's left on my brush, go on my nose, Cupid's bow, a little bit on my chin, a little bit on the forehead. And ta-da! That is the face complete. For lips, I'm going to go in with just a gloss because okay, so for some odd reason, I filmed this already, but I watched it back and this is crooked. That's going to bother me. And I watched it back and I did not sound like myself. I was too high-pitched and everything, but yes. So that was the look. It's a very classic black smoky eye, which is really hard. We did them in school, which is why I had one eye done in the tutorial because usually I do both eyes at once, but I had one eye already done from school. So yes, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it was probably really shitty, but I tried my best. And if you guys want any more tutorial suggestions or any comments on how I can improve my tutorials, really let me know, other than the quality of my camera, which I know is totally shitty, that I need to get fixed. But yes. So without further ado, I will let you guys go. All of the products in the all of the products will be listed in the down bar below, so you guys can go check it out. Most of it is Makeup Forever because I did use my school kit, and my school kit is strictly Makeup Forever. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and check out my links in the down bar below. I have my Instagram where I do post most of the makeup looks that I do on my Instagram. I've been getting really into that now since I've been in school, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys!